it's Anita, and this video is a productive uni week in my life vlog. Yeah. So last week wasn't that productive, and I thought I would really try to make this one as productive as I can. So yeah, it's Monday and I only have one class. I'm leaving it, yeah, shortly after 12. So this week I have a presentation. I feel like the last time I vlogged I also had a presentation, but yeah, for my sociological theories 1 class, which deals with classical theories, so pretty much Marx, Weber, Durkheim. So yeah, that's very exciting. So every week there's a group of like usually 2 to 3 people who present a text we had to read. Alright, so I'm just having a chocolate protein shake. I'm just going to look at my stats script for half an hour just to kind of catch up with what we were doing. And I'm using the 4-step for that, so I set my timer at 30 minutes. I've talked about this before, but it just grows trees. If you leave the app, your tree dies, so that way you stay focused. Alright, it's time for me to leave. I didn't show you guys that after I looked at like my stats script and things like that, I also rewrote some criminal law notes. Bye, baby. Tuesday, I didn't do much yesterday. I just read another chapter in my book, and by the way, I don't count that on the first app because it's not uni related. Anyways, I did that, and today I actually overslept. I was supposed to get up at around 5. I usually get up at 4:45 a.m, but I overslept and I got up at 6 a.m. Okay, so now I'm walking towards the bus stop. I'm going home. As you saw from the last clip, I only ran 4.4 kilometers in 30 minutes, which is super slow, but yeah, we're getting there. So I'm at home and I need to work on my presentation, but someone wants to cuddle. Yay! She's such a baby. So yeah, I need to prep for my presentation. I'm just writing down what I want to say, and then so I have a script so I can learn that by heart, at least try to. I don't get graded, so it's more about not embarrassing myself. Which is not really avoidable now, is it? But yeah, I'm trying my best. Alright, so it's Wednesday. I just made myself a cup of tea. I had my breakfast protein shake before. So now I'm just going to read 2 chapters from this book. It's just a criminology textbook. It's not mine, it's from the library. Yeah, I'm just going to read those 2 chapters if I can, well, at least one. I think I'm going to spend most of my day prepping for my presentation tomorrow. I also have 1 class today, my criminology 2 class. So I used to have another class before that one, but I made the executive decision to drop that class. I already take more credits than necessary for 1 semester. going to uni now. Alright, so I'm home. I ate dinner. Yeah, and now I just printed up my script, what I want to say tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm going to practice that. And yeah, tomorrow I will meet up with the person I have the presentation with. Let's hope that everything goes well. Alright, so it's Thursday and I'm going to uni to meet up with the person I have the presentation with. And then we're going to have the presentation. And then, I forgot to mention it, for my criminology 2 class, there's going to be a guest lecture from Cambridge University, which is very exciting. It's Friday, I'm running a bit late, it's almost 6 a.m. and I really have to go. I only have 2 classes today, statistics and math. I'm back, I had lunch and I just finished reading all the articles I had to read for my criminology class for this week and last week, because I didn't finish the ones I had to read for last week. Now I'm just going to copy some math notes. They put them online afterwards. So now I'm going to drink my coffee and how to explain this. So I have to take private law, like intro to private law for business and social sciences majors. So it's not like the private law law students take, it's really, yeah, just the basics. This is the code I have for that. And the thing is, for our exam and also the law students who take private law, I don't know why they do that at my uni, you're allowed to highlight your code, you're allowed to write stuff in, you're not allowed to bring like additional notes and whatever. So I'm just going to go through my notes from this week. Okay, let me show you what I did. So here I just wrote some stuff. As you can see, I had some space here, and earlier, like in the beginning, I still have a lot of space actually, so in case I need it. But here I also got some stuff and here as well. So yeah, I have like small like notes in certain places, not everywhere. And here, for example, So I'm done with that. Alright, so now I'm going to do some research slash I'm just going to read this one book. I borrowed it from an online library. I don't really know how that works, but anyway, so I'm just reading it and taking notes, or I mean I'm just copying the important quotes, and I'm also writing down what page the quote is for future referencing. Yeah, I like to do that for the books I'm reading. I'm just reading Ethnic Options by Mary C. Waters. She interviewed, I would say, 60 people and asked them, Americans, specifically white Americans, and asked them about their ethnicity, why they thought that that was their ethnicity, things like that. So it's very interesting to see how people choose their ethnicity when they have the choice. And it's very interesting to read about why someone would call themselves an Irish American or whatever, and also goes very well with a seminar paper I want to write on how taking ancestry DNA tests change your identity, if they change that. So, or if, I mean, maybe they don't have an effect, so that's what I'm trying to find out. And yeah, so my professor recommended this book, so I'm reading it. Yeah, it's very helpful. So I'll do that for the next 40 minutes. Alright, it's much later now. I had dinner, watched a movie with my mom and the dogs on Netflix, but I wanted to kind of talk about how my week was. So here is my week on forest, I guess. So you as you can see, like, today is Friday. I will still do uni related things on the weekend, but yeah, so it's 13 hours and 40 minutes for this week. As you can see, it's much better than last week, and I'm planning on doing at least 5 hours on the weekend, so it should be around like 18-19 hours. So that's just what I did in forest. I know there are people out there, like I follow a lot of people on my study Instagram account that post their forest screenshots, and they study sometimes like 10 hours a day or more, or yeah, so much longer than what I do. But I kind of, or also in YouTube you can find like 16-hour study with me, 20-hour study with me, types of vlogs, videos. So I know there are people that do much more than I do, at least it seems that way. Like, I don't know when they eat or sleep. Plus, I think I mentioned it in the beginning of the week, I don't count reading on forest. I mean, books that I read for fun, I don't count those. And also the book I'm currently reading is in French. So I am trying to improve my French through reading, but since it's not university related, I don't measure the time I spend on doing that. I don't get as much done as some other people, but I hope that it was still motivating and yeah, entertaining. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, it would really make my day if you did that. Alright, see you in my next video. Bye!